microcontroller. Okay, and we have LED module homemade with series resistor and then pin header and switch. Now our objective is to control the brightness of the LED by using one button and Arduino Uno microcontroller. So, in order to control the brightness of the LED, or in short, we're going to convert this push button into a dimmer switch using Arduino Uno microcontroller. To do that, we need to upload the code for the project. We're going to upload the code of Arduino Uno using Arduino Uno. So let us upload the code so that we can control the brightness of the LED by using this normally open switch. Let us upload the code. Circuit. We are done with uploading the code, so we can now use the battery. Then let us now test the circuit by pressing the push button. Again, so we can now control the LED brightness by pressing the switch. Now we convert this push button normally open into a dimmer switch. This push button has a resistor. There is a pull down resistor, and then this is the DIY LED connected together, or the two are connected to the Arduino. So we successfully control the brightness of the LED by pressing the switch using Arduino Uno and one button. We now have this dimmer, LED dimmer, figure 1. LED dimmer control, or controlling the LED brightness using one button and micro and Arduino Uno. Okay. So our objective is to control the brightness of the LED by pressing the button. The button is a normally open switch. So it is normally open. When you press it, it will have a contact here. And then you release it, it will disconnect the contact. So in our circuit, the schematic diagram of this circuit, we're using 9 volts. So after coding, uploading the code of the Arduino Uno, this is a microcontroller, we can now use this 9 volts external supply, which the ground of this Arduino Uno is the same as the ground with the LED and then this resistor connected to the switch. The output here in the code is pin number 3. So declared as the output. So the current flows here to the resistor, 470 ohms resistor, and then to the red LED. So this LED is the one that we're going to control the brightness. And then for the one button, the controller, this is the button or the switch connected to 5 volts. Then the switch, then connected the other end to the pin number 2 of Arduino. And this is declared in the code, inside the code, it is input. So there's a current flows here, or a voltage between 2 volts, and then the ground will be developed, or it is input, declared as input in the code. And then initially, the circuit LED is off. That is the initial state of the circuit. And pin number 2, since this is the controlling pin, it is pulled down by this 10K resistor. So it keeps this input in a low state or grounded. So it will not, to avoid the floating of the input pins, or else it will not work. So in our okay, there is discrepancy. So what? Pin number 3 is, let us, what the, back to our circuit. So in the Arduino, pin number 3 is, there is a label here, like this one, that is PWM. So pin number 3 is PWM pin, like this symbol. So in order to control the LED, we need to use a pin that is PWM pin number 3. And we can now control the brightness of the LED as in the code. So here, once I press the switch, we're going to have the current here close to the ground, and then so voltage here between 2 and the ground, or the 10K resistor. We will now control the brightness of the LED. Gradual controlling, or by varying the PWM, or by varying the duty cycle. So we can control that, or we can see that the control of this brightness using this signal or waveform diagram. So here I have the first signal, which is 50% duty cycle. DC duty cycle. 50% on. It means that is 50% on duty cycle. It means when the LED is 50% on, it is on 50% only in one cycle. Okay? This is one cycle. One cycle or one period. This is one cycle of one period. Period is time. Cycle is the on and off of the signal. Here, to control the LED, the brightness, once we press the switch, one press, again pressing the switch, if our LED is in a 50% duty cycle on, it will add another percentage on. Could be 60%. 60% on, 40% off. Here, 50% on, 50% off. And you can see here, you have the same time or period or cycle. What varying or changing is the duty cycle. Here, the duty cycle is 50. This one, 60%. Again, pressing the switch again, continuous pressing, it will add another percentage. Could be, when I'd say 80%. So the brightness will increase by another percentage, by adding more percentage. So instead of it 50, become 60, by pressing it again, 80%. So the on time or duty cycle is 80%. That is percentage in which it is active. That's why LED brightness, we have a bright LED, or we control the brightness. More LED brightness. And again, pressing the switch again, it will, for example, this one, up to 90%. And almost the 10% is off. So this is, for example, the full brightness of the LED, 90% duty cycle. So using the code, in the code, dim value of 25, we can manipulate that up to 200, I think 250, 255, 56. We can manipulate the dim value. But here in the circuit, we can see that we can vary, or we can vary the duty cycle by pressing the button. You can see here, same period, same cycle, one period, but you can see the length or the time period same. Again, here the same. Another, since it is an oscillator, PWM. So PWM refer to the varying duty cycle. Okay? We vary or we change the duty cycle by pressing the switch. And again, it will reverse the variation by pressing it again. It will now decreasing the brightness by changing again the duty cycle. It could be here 90% becomes again pressing it, the switch 80%, then 70, could be 60, and then 50, and then up to 0% off. So initially it is off 0%. So that is the way, why is it we control the brightness of the LED. So for the, so you can see here another cycle, same. It just oscillates. It repeats. Okay? And the period or cycle is the same. You see here the same length of time or period, same. Only the difference, we vary the duty cycle or the width of the square waveform. It becomes rectangle here. So PWM is pulse width modulation. We're varying the, or we modulating the width of the square wave. So in order to see that, we can connect here to here an oscilloscope, positive to the pin number 3 and then the negative to the ground, so that we can see, this is oscilloscope, so that we can see the real PWM varying duty cycle, or how can we change the width of the waveform or the duty cycle, the wave. We now have this oscilloscope rod connected to the pin number 3 and then to the ground. Then also the push button LED connected to the Arduino powered by 9 volts. We're now going to see the output waveform of the signal by using the oscilloscope. So that is the oscilloscope. We have now our oscilloscope. The voltage is 182, 176 millivolt. We don't have the frequency because our circuit is on. When I press the switch, we have now this waveform. So the frequency now is 488.4 hertz. And we have this small PWM, or we have I think small duty cycle width. When I press again the switch, it will continue to grow the width of the PWM. So we are varying the width or the duty cycle, but the frequency is the same, 488. Okay, 488. Again, pressing the switch, it will continue to grow the waveform, and the voltage is also increasing. So increasing the duty cycle, also increasing the voltage. It becomes now 2.6 or 8, and then the frequency is the same. So the voltage is changing and the duty cycle. Again, press the switch. So you can see now the voltage is 3 volts, and then the duty cycle is where almost I think it's 45%. Press the switch again, again. Now you can see here, we have now approaching 4.4 volts. And still the frequency is not changing. 488 point something hertz. 488 hertz. So you can see here, the duty cycle now is getting bigger. It is almost 90% or 80 or 90. And the voltage is also increasing 4 point something from 0 to 4. But the frequency is constant, or it is not changing. So this is the actual demonstration of how the duty cycle is increasing. Also, the voltage is increasing, but the frequency is constant, or it is not changing. It's constant. It is constant at 488.8 hertz, 0.5. So again, when I press it, that is we're going now to decrease the voltage. So you can see that the voltage is decreasing, and the duty cycle, or the width of the waveform, until it becomes to 1 volt, and then becomes 1.3 volt, and then 200 millivolt. Again, I press it again. Duty cycle is increasing and the voltage, but the frequency remains constant, 488 hertz.